The AI arms race is heating up, and DeepSeek is making some serious waves. Their next model is dropping sooner than expected, potentially undercutting OpenAI's costs by up to 40 times. Meanwhile, Alibaba's new video AI is already challenging OpenAI's Sora, and governments worldwide are scrambling to keep up. But with OpenAI rolling out new research tools and voice features, a critical question emerges. Just how persuasive should AI be? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the biggest AI shakeups happening right now. DeepSeek is racing to release its next AI model ahead of schedule, undercutting OpenAI by up to 40 times in cost and shaking up the entire industry. Meanwhile, Alibaba's new video AI is already outperforming OpenAI's Sora, and Western governments are beginning to panic. As OpenAI rolls out new research tools and voice features, one big question remains: just how persuasive should AI really be? First off, DeepSeek has been making major headlines. If you remember, they launched their R1 model in January, catching everyone off guard. R1 was touted as a powerful AI reasoning model, trained at a fraction of the cost that bigger companies like OpenAI reportedly invest in their own models. Some, including Google, were skeptical of these claims. Google even called DeepSeek's statements exaggerated, and OpenAI suspected that DeepSeek might have used distillation from ChatGPT's infrastructure. Regardless, the model was out there, and big names like Microsoft added R1 to Azure AI Foundry, while GitHub and Amazon Web Services also featured it in their model catalogs. Now, the big story is that DeepSeek wants to release its successor, R2, earlier than planned. Originally, they suggested R2 might launch in early May, but new reports suggest they're aiming to release it even sooner. While there's no exact date yet, rumors indicate it could drop anytime before May. The upcoming R2 is expected to have improved coding capabilities and enhanced reasoning in languages beyond English. That's a big deal. Most advanced language models tend to focus primarily on English, so having robust multilingual support could position DeepSeek as a serious global contender. Why is DeepSeek pushing up the timeline? Well, GPT-4 and 5 is still weeks away, and GPT-5 might not arrive for months. If R2 launches soon, DeepSeek could once again disrupt the AI ecosystem. They've already proven they can undercut OpenAI by a wide margin in terms of pricing. According to analysts at Bernstein, DeepSeek's pricing can be 20 to 40 times cheaper than what OpenAI charges for comparable performance. That massive cost-saving advantage has drawn interest not just from small enterprises, but major players in the industry. But major players are now looking to integrate R1 into their offerings. To really understand what makes DeepSeek tick, you need to know a bit about its founder, Liang Wenfeng. He's often described as super introverted and low-key, yet he became a billionaire through his quantitative hedge fund, High Flyer. The consensus is that he runs DeepSeek more like a research lab than a traditional for-profit startup. He even pays employees top-tier salaries. Some senior data scientists earn 1.5 million yuan annually, while rival quant funds usually cap salaries around 800,000 yuan. Liang is also known for maintaining a flatter corporate structure, which stands in contrast to the typical Chinese tech giant model of 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. Instead, employees report working normal 8-hour days in a collaborative, hands-on environment. High Flyer, the hedge fund backing all of this, invested heavily in AI research long before R1 made headlines. In 2020 and 2021, they spent roughly 1.5 billion yuan on 2 supercomputing AI clusters. One of these, Firefly 2, consists of around 10,000 NVIDIA A100 chips. This was before the US banned the export of those chips to China, meaning High Flyer had already secured its advantage by the time restrictions were imposed. DeepSeek's cost efficiency is driven by techniques like mixture of experts and multi-head latent attention, MLA. Mixture of experts divides the model into specialized expert components, so it doesn't need to activate the entire model for every query. Meanwhile, MLA enables the model to process different parts of an input simultaneously, efficiently identifying the most relevant details. As a result, DeepSeek claims to match the performance of larger, more expensive models without the high costs. Interestingly, Chinese authorities fully support DeepSeek. Municipal governments, energy companies, and major corporations like Lenovo, Baidu, and Tencent are all integrating DeepSeek into their products. The government has even advised DeepSeek to maintain a low profile in international media. Meanwhile, some Western governments, including South Korea and Italy, have restricted or removed DeepSeek-based apps over privacy concerns. There are also broader fears that advanced AI models could be leveraged for social engineering or misinformation campaigns, leading to increasing scrutiny in certain regions. But it's not just DeepSeek making moves. Alibaba recently announced their open-source video foundation model, WAN 2.1, which is reportedly outperforming another OpenAI model, Sora, on certain benchmarks. Alibaba's new offering includes multiple submodels optimized for text-to-video, image-to-video, video editing, text-to-image, and even video-to-audio. They have 121 I2V41, T2V4B, both capable of generating videos at 480p and 720p, plus a smaller T2V 1.3B model that can run on consumer-grade GPUs like an RTX 4090. According to Alibaba, WAN 2.1 can handle complicated motions and realistic physics simulations, and it has posted some excellent metrics on the VBench leaderboard. Part of its secret sauce is a novel 3D causal VAE architecture with a feature cache mechanism for speed, plus a flow matching framework within a diffusion transformer structure. In short, they've packed a lot of advanced techniques into this pipeline, training it on about 1.5 billion videos and 10 billion images, a massive dataset. On the OpenAI front, there have been a couple of big updates. First, they expanded access to their deep research tool. Originally, it was only available to pro subscribers at $200 per month, but now it's open to all paid ChatGPT users, including team and enterprise customers. If you have a Plus plan, you'll now get 10 deep research queries per month, while pro users get a bump from 100 queries up to 120. In case you're not familiar, deep research is a high-powered tool for generating detailed, resource-intensive reports, sometimes taking 5 to 30 minutes to process a single query. It's slower in reasoning, but more thorough, and now it also incorporates images and citations for deeper analysis. However, free ChatGPT users still don't get access to deep research because apparently it's super resource heavy. Another OpenAI update revolves around persuasion risks. In their recent white paper, they discussed how the deep research model might be used to persuade or influence people's beliefs. Because of this, they're holding off on launching an API version of the model, opting instead to reevaluate its potential risks before a wider release. How do you test real-world persuasion, including how AI could generate highly personalized content capable of swaying opinions on a massive scale? Researchers conducted experiments to see if the DeepSeek model could persuade GPT-4o to pay money or reveal a code word. Interestingly, it outperformed some older OpenAI models in the payment scenario, though it wasn't as persuasive when it came to extracting the code word. Even so, OpenAI is proceeding cautiously before making it widely available to outside developers. On another note, OpenAI has something exciting in store. ChatGPT's advanced voice mode is now rolling out to free users. Previously exclusive to Plus subscribers, this feature utilizes a variant of the GPT-4o mini model for speech. It allows users to have real-time natural conversations with ChatGPT, even enabling interruptions mid-response to ask clarifying questions or shift topics. There are daily usage limits which may fluctuate, but it's still great that more users can experience it without needing a paid subscription. To try it out, just tap the voice icon in the ChatGPT app, grant microphone access, and you're good to go. Meanwhile, Apple is reportedly collaborating with OpenAI on some level. Rumors suggest an Apple-OpenAI ChatGPT deal that could enhance AI-driven voice interactions on Apple devices. While there's no official confirmation yet, something interesting seems to be brewing. With prices dropping, competition intensifying, and major players making strategic moves, the AI landscape is evolving rapidly. What do you think? Does DeepSeek have what it takes to challenge OpenAI, or will the Western tech giants push back even harder? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.